had to say in response, a few of the students I know were saying that why haven't, I know the young man in the back said, why haven't students stood up and said something? In actuality, that's a bad thing. If you're in a class and your students are afraid to speak, that shows a reflection of a professor that you're creating an environment where students don't feel comfortable enough to express and exercise their First Amendment right. That's a bad thing. That's something like the professor, not the students, where the students aren't being able to talk. The fact that I can listen to that audio and hear nothing but him talk throughout the whole class is not a good thing. That's just a reflection upon his quality of teaching and the materials being taught. Either one or two things. You're inciting an environment that's not, doesn't hold the capacity for people to learn efficiently, or the information you're giving out is so incorrect that you need to spend more time trying to decipher right and wrong than participate in the discussion itself.
Okay.
Well, let me take the discussion to a different way. As a student, we really like talk and we kind of agree about more or a lot of points what's going on in this room. But we haven't heard anything from the people who work with. I don't know if these gentlemen who work with him or anything. So we would like to hear how is he, what's going on with him, how is he act? Did they talk to him? Did they advise him to stop doing that? This is first. Second point, I am very 100% sure there is something wrong with Purdue administration. And I'm strongly saying this, I'm sorry guys. I really love the school, the campus, the atmosphere, every single thing on this, but since there is every single semester evaluation for every professor, and as someone said, there is a point against the professor or what he said or whatever point, and the Purdue administration, they don't take action, there is something wrong with this. Thank you.
I was just going to say, as far as the whole him not teaching what is relevant to the course goes, there's plenty of teachers who suck, you know. So being real about it, the thing that has everybody up in arms about this is the whole discriminatory nature of what he's saying. So what is the problem with having a dialogue with this man? Because the way I see it, long term, even if you get him fired, it's not going to stop the next Eisenstein from being hired, you know. If you just get him kicked out without having a dialogue for him to understand what it is that has you, everybody up in arms about it, and so that he gets it in his mind. Why? Because he's looking at it like he's at home chilling, relaxing. You know, he's probably thinking that, well, just a bunch of crazy kids pissed off about something that he said. He's not going to take the time to understand our point of view unless we bring it to him. It's because we can sit there.
We invited him to this event. His little supporters right here, they had I gave them flyers. I talked to the guy right there and told him that Eisenstein was welcome at this event. You see him still.
One at a time.
Ash had the time.
And with that, we had, you know, in the past, like with Walla's experience, he had the chance to come out, you know, to talk to her individually, because, you know, she went forward and said, this is what he said, and this is how his class goes. And the apology that he had written pretty much insulted her. It added salt to a wound. It said, you just don't understand the class that I'm teaching. I wish he had the apology because I would read it for you. But I can guarantee you, he may say sorry. He may come out and say, I didn't know it was Eid. I didn't know it was this A, B, and C. But when he says sorry, it's forced. And it's not sincere. And so we're beyond talking at this point. This is the next step.